the shit from the shit from yesterday. What the fuck? I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore.
For somebody that passed, it's not
It's propaganda. I'm sorry.
Hi, my name is Quinn Pratt, and I like going on the internet finding people who are making fun of Charlie Kirk's death and reporting them to their employers. And sometimes they get fired. And today, we got 10 people.
Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Olinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos and leave comments. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You and I thought to share where people are getting, relief from their job for making unaccepting commentary about, Charlie Kirk. Lovelies, I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So freedom of speech is actually not applicable to your workspace. You have freedom to say anything you want to say, but what if the person or the people you are working under does not really take your freedom of speech? I believe this is the reason why people are losing their job, and it's making the whole of the social platform reacting because so many people had so many negative commentaries, to spill, and the right people, they are not taking it lightly. They are so upset to the fact that they will go to any length to get your job.
I got me fired with my job. I woke up and told myself the shit from the shit from yesterday. What the fuck? I gotta pay my rent. What the fuck, y'all? I told y'all was not give me fired when y'all did. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore.
I mean, just look how mentally well these people are. Look at them. They're not crazy at all.
I was just fired from my fucking job. Now I have nothing but this. I have nothing but this website. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore.
The video was apparently a reaction to someone losing the job for mocking Charlie Kirk's death. I posted this video and my take on this situation. The video got to 1 million views nearly in 5 hours. I gained thousands of followers and TikTok took it down with no explanation. Not one guideline I broke. I appealed it, they didn't appeal it. Not one guideline I broke, they didn't give me a reason. We all know people who are celebrating this are evil. There's loads of people out there trying to find these people and get them fired. I personally think that's great. A lot of these people work in schools, a lot of these people work, there's someone who worked in Oxford University, high up, and he tweeted saying he was happy about it. We can't let these people get away with this. Make sure you blow this video up and make sure you follow me. I want to give my opinion on the things they don't want me to talk about.
Guys, I just got fired. I just found out I was fired because I posted a video. And I didn't mean to. Is this even legal? Like, how can they fire me for this? So I posted a video about Charlie Kirk. And I just received the email. They are violating my Second Amendment. How can they fire me for this? I didn't even say anything at work. It was on TikTok.
Shame. You know the amount of times that this has happened, and it's going to continue happening. Okay, most people will not make it to this part of the video, but I just want to illustrate how some people react and how the reasoning goes. Making fun of somebody that was killed in public is wrong. Either if you agree with that person or don't, it's still inhumane to make fun of the death of a person. And it's even worse if you post it. A platform like TikTok, it makes it to millions of people. So no, they're not violating your Second Amendment. Because in the moment that you make comments like this, that you make fun of a family that is suffering for the loss of a parent, for the loss of a husband, you are portraying the values of the company that you work for. You are portraying the values that you have inside as a person. And yes, being a shitty person can get you fired because you are representing a company. You cannot make some comments only because freedom of speech would cover you. Yeah, it covers you. But it shows that you're a piece of shit.
For somebody that passed, it's not
It's propaganda. I'm sorry. We don't put that here.
Alrighty, so, what's your name?
Kirk, I'm print supervisor.
I'm one of the managers.
Yes.
So, unfortunately,
So they say they don't print
we don't
political
print-
propaganda. So this is somebody that passed away a couple years
That's
ago. from
political
Ebola.
propaganda, unfortunately.
So this is for a prayer tonight, for a prayer vigil?
It's still propaganda, unfortunately.
I printed
because-
out-
What makes it propaganda?
Because he's a political figure, and I don't have to.
Our general manager is going to be in on Monday. If you
No,
want to
it's
speak
totally
further
okay.
on
No,
the
we got-
subject,
we have
If you would
lots-
like to,
we have-
you're welcome to.
These are the type of people that we're dealing with. Again, these are the same people who preach empathy, who preach acceptance. They're hypocrites. Charlie Kirk was just assassinated due to their extreme rhetoric. Fascist, 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 Hitler, fascist, Hitler, fascist, fascist, fascist. Now we have leftists working at Office Depot who won't even let these people get their images printed. Think about it. The side of love, tolerance, and acceptance won't even print off a poster for Charlie Kirk after he was assassinated by a leftist extremist. These are the type of people that we're dealing with. Home Depot, are these the type of people you want representing your business? Is this how Home Depot wants to be represented? Is this the message you want to send out, Home Depot? Please let us know. These people are disgusting. For everybody who's here, I just wanted to say thank you. We just crossed 100,000. This is my email newsletter. Here I give you regular updates about what's going on, and I give you more detail about things that are happening. I also give you morning updates here. This is one of the only places I cannot be censored, and it's a great place to get direct information from me. The link is in my profile. Just go to my profile, click that link. You'll see the screen right here. Drop your email in, hit subscribe, and you'll be good to go. Anyway, that's all I got for now. We'll see you in the next one.
So I've lost my job. I got called into the office yesterday. I kind of felt like something was off, but they called me in the office yesterday, and after I finished like half through the work, and told me that they could either fire me or I could put a resignation in, but that would look better. But they fired me, or they're getting rid of me because of my TikTok and the book post.
Well, more people are getting fired for laughing at the fact that Charlie Kirk was pew-pewed.
I got fired! I got me fired from my job! I woke up and told them I got the shit from the Charlie Kirk shit from yesterday. What the fuck? I gotta pay my rent! What the fuck, y'all? I told y'all I was gonna not get me fired when y'all did!
With all the chaos going on in the world, take a couple minutes to watch this to actually feel like the earth is healing a little bit. Remember to always stay highly positive.
Somebody screenshot a lot of my TikToks and wrote a nasty letter, and in my Facebook screenshot those and mailed them to the office to my boss. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got up early this morning and started throwing stuff outside to sell it. People's come, $1 here, $1 there. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. I just know that this 2 years, it's been bad. It's been bad. I mean, just one thing after another. Yeah. So, I don't know. That's what I keep saying. I just don't know. It's not fair. I think it's unfair. That somebody would be that malicious to do that to me. I would never hurt anybody. Not like that. Not intentionally like that. But somebody did that, and I think it's somebody that works in the office. I mean, why? Why? I'm nice. I am a genuinely nice person. I'm nice to everybody. All I know is this 2 years has been super bad. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea.
United States Marine has been fired after talking about Charlie Kirk's death.
As I told you guys in my previous videos, that the United States is not going to tolerate people that are making fun or are not taking it seriously what happened to Charlie Kirk. In this case, this Marine decided to say that Charlie Kirk was racist. And in that same post, the Marine also added that Charlie Kirk was popped. And as a result of that, this Marine has officially been fired. No second chances, no buts, no nuts, just straight on out. The Secretary of Defense has been stating for the past 3 days that it doesn't matter who it is or what position you have. And even if you work for the government, nobody can get away with disrespecting Charlie Kirk. And just in case you forgot, if you have a visa or you're trying to come into the country and they see that you were making fun of Charlie Kirk or posting and celebrating that you were happy, your visa could get revoked. Or also, if you're trying to get in, your entrance to the United States will be denied. Let me know what you guys think about all this down below in the comments. And like always, don't forget to follow for more viral news. Ciao, pescado.
Can you believe that over 650 people have already lost their jobs, all for celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk? Who knew that one tragedy would turn MAGA into social justice warriors? But that's exactly what's happening. Instead of sitting back in grief, conservatives are turning that into action. Every tweet, every video mocking his murder is being collected, clipped, and sent straight to their employers. And people are really getting fired. And now it's going even further. A website called Expose Charlie's Murderers is compiling those posts into a searchable database with names, professions, even employers, so that we know who and where these clusters of hate exist. You don't get to hide in a classroom behind a uniform or behind a screen. If you spew hate, you suffer real-world consequences, because just like you've been saying all along, words do matter. So what do you guys think? Is this justice? Can you believe that over 650 people have already lost their jobs, all for celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk? Who knew that one tragedy would turn MAGA into social justice warriors? But that's exactly what's happening. Instead of sitting...
I made some stupid comments about Charlie Kirk on the day that he was shot. I said some things on Blue Sky and on Threads that I'm sorry, not sorry for, but I said them and I deleted them when it was requested that I do so by my employer. And then today on a weekend, I'm told that I am no longer employed at Microsoft. After 6 years, building the diversity, equity, and inclusion department from scratch, I lose my job because one of you, some random person, reports my posts to my employer, goes out of their way to find out where I work and takes my job, takes my security away from me for a thought, for an opinion. And you talk about freedom of speech like you care about it. And you're just going to take my money, my life, my food off my plate because I don't like Charlie Kirk? That's not okay. It is not okay to target me because I felt joy that day. I can't help how I feel. I felt joy. That's me. That's what I believe. That's what I think of him. I can't help that. So I don't deserve a job?
So the Carolina Panthers just fired their communications coordinator after he mocked the assassination of Charlie Kirk on his social media. His name is Charlie Rock, and hours after Kirk was killed, he allegedly posted a message that read, "Why are y'all sad? Your man said it was worth it," along with a photo of Charlie Kirk and even a Wu-Tang Clan song named Protect Ya Neck. Think about that. Someone in a high-profile position in the NFL openly mocking the death of a man who was just assassinated. That's not free speech. That's cruelty, and it crossed a line. As you can see, this situation has been revealing a lot about people. Now, the Panthers quickly released a statement saying they do not condone violence of any kind and that Rock was no longer employed with the team. And honestly, that's the right call. Because if we're going to move forward as a country, there has to be accountability when people celebrate or mock violence. This isn't about politics anymore. It's about basic humanity. Now, We can disagree on politics all day long, but celebrating violence, that's where the line gets drawn. And it looks like the Panthers drew it. Have a great day, Patriots.
So, I was just fired from my job. So, yeah. Follow me? I don't know. Like this video, give me a follow, and stay tuned for more content because it is coming. It is coming.
Did a public school teacher really just get fired over a post about Charlie Kirk? Here is what happened and what it means for your job and your feed. Greenville County, South Carolina teacher Wynn Bollier posted on social media, "America is great again," after the fatal shooting of Charlie Kirk. The district investigated and this man is no longer employed. They expect for public school staff to be professional even off the clock. And if anything that they post becomes disruptive or undermines the school district, they can move fast and eliminate that person from their job. Freedom of speech only protects you from the government. Private jobs have different rules that they have to follow. And this man just ruined his whole career because he couldn't hold something into himself. Like, that was somebody's child. That was somebody's dad. The takeaway from this would be, y'all better watch what y'all say online. People need to go and look up social media policy for their job and watch out what they're saying. Because last week, a hospice nurse said something very inappropriate and she lost her job as her supervisor saw my video reply. Also, I talk to my kids, even if you don't agree with what someone else says, that doesn't mean that they deserve to have their life taken. That doesn't make America great again. That makes this just another sad place where people hate one another when we should all be trying to find a way to get along, even if we don't believe the same things. Have the day deserve.
Hi, my name is Quinn Pratt, and I like going on the internet finding people who are making fun of Charlie Kirk's death and reporting them to their employers. And sometimes they get fired. And today, we got 10 people. And once again, I'm going to remind you this has nothing to do with politics, just morals. Some of these are from my individual effort, and some of these, other people got involved. Big shout out to everybody who helped me. All right, let's get into it. Justine from New Mexico, you're fired. Claire from Massachusetts, you're fired. Leroy from Illinois, fired. And Blair from Minnesota, you've been fired. Cameron from Washington State, fired. Ivan from Texas, fired. And then we got Sydney from New York, terminated. Maria from Tennessee, fired. Destiny from Texas, fired. Amy from Colorado, terminated. And Gina from Rhode Island, fired. Now, there are some people on the internet who do not like what I'm doing, even as going as far as sending me threats of violence. It is exactly because of that behavior why you can't hold a job, why you are a despicable human being. Employers do not want to employ disgusting, vile people like you. Because once again, I don't do anything. All I do is I take your video that you made publicly that you hoped everybody saw, and I made sure your employer saw it. That's all I do. If you got fired, it was because of you and your boss's decision. It has nothing to do with me. I'm sorry that the one person you didn't want to see it, saw it. But you're not going to sit there and tell me that I'm doing wrong when people are posting these publicly, hoping to go viral, hoping to get attention, because now they're getting the attention and they don't like it? Tough shit. Hi, my name is Quinn.
Seriously, lovelies, I think I saw something like this coming. I think I saw it coming. You know, at the passing of this young man, so many people had so many things to say, which I wouldn't even blame anyone for spewing whatsoever they felt. That is your opinion. Like, I wouldn't blame, because the world as it is right now is being controlled and managed by some group of individuals. So I don't think that there is any form of freedom of speech. You know, I actually knew that something like this might pop up. I have been seeing so many commentaries, and you know that when all of a sudden you have been wishing that some particular group of people committed something, and it happened that it wasn't this group of people that committed this. At the end of the day, you will become so upset that you will just want to use anyone as an scapegoat. I think this is what is really happening. You know, the young man that passed does not really deserve what happened to him. He really does not deserve that. But it's just that, the consequences of so many things, you know, there are so many things that have to be put in place. And as a result of that, things happened. And people with their emotions, they couldn't take it. So many people have different opinion about, you know, what really went on. And now as a result, so many people are, are losing their jobs. So the thing is that everybody really needs to watch whatsoever that they are spraying. You have to watch your speech. Like they say that there is a freedom of speech, but you don't know if your workplace have that freedom of speech. There are so many consequences, and there are a lot of like maybe I'll just call them the right who are so out. They are like they have made it their own job to keep watch about who has committed or who has committed words. So I think this is actually a time for everyone to just pipe low, just leave everything in the hands of God, and watch the way at which you comment. As it is, you don't have any freedom of speech anymore, so there is no point. I think it is high time everyone just have to calm down. Everyone just to have to keep their own opinion by themselves, because these people, they are so angry that they can go at any length, and you wouldn't want to jeopardize your job where you fit because you think you have an opinion. Like, I think it's best you save your job and save your opinion. I think it's best that way, because you wouldn't want to jeopardize that because you want to express yourself. Expressing yourself might cost you your job, and you wouldn't want that, despite the fact that the economy is shaky. The economy is, somehow. So I think it's wise for everyone to just calm down, watch whatsoever you want to spill, and just forget it. They have this first about commentaries about people's opinion, but there is Epstein files and all of that, which nobody actually want to talk about anymore. Somebody's left a commentary, and this person was like, all of these things are just distraction from the actual, thing that they need to do. Which, if I look through it, it seems that way. It seems all of these things are coming up, are popping up, all because they just want the Epstein files and the release they're about to be all forgotten. Like, seriously, at the end of the day, nobody cares. The only person that cares about you is you. You have to care about yourself in order to keep your job, you know? And the thing is that all of these things are just happening, whether you use the word white on white crime and all of that. And it is so bizarre that the people who were expected to go through all of this are not the people who are going through this. That is to tell you that some of these people who decided to chant white people fight back, I wonder whom they are chatting to fight back. I wonder how they want to chat these people losing their job. How are they going to fight back? you know, it's so it's very very surprising that at the end of the day things will resort to this way. But what do I know? Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thought in the comment section what you think of this video. Please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So, lovelies, if you don't subscribe to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.
Subscribe to this channel. Do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovely when I upload the next one.